What up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty. And I'm back with another Power Book 3 Raising Kanan theory, okay? Let's talk about the possibility of Howard being the person who exposes Raquel to Kanan as the person who set him up with the gun and got him locked up with the metal detector. Now, subscribe if you're new here, right? Hit the like button so the algorithm gods may favor me and more people get this theory video in their lives, because this is a good one. Let's set it off. Okay, so during the end of episode 4, you have Kanan eavesdropping on Rock and Howard's conversation. Okay? Now, we're going to assume that he heard some of that conversation. He heard when Howard said, yo, you keep getting Kanan into this. And then you have Raquel not holding herself accountable at all, right? And then you have Howard saying, yo, I'm not taking your calls no more. This is an indication that Howard, right? Howard wants Kanan to live a better life. And he doesn't want to help Raquel damage Kanan in any way. This is somebody who he knows that Raquel tried to have his own son kill him. So he knows that he can't put nothing past Raquel. So let me explain how Howard ends up finding out what Raquel did, right? Now, we already know that Raquel went to Famous and Kanan's house. She put the gun in Kanan's bag. Here's the thing, right? She had no gloves on. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is also the same gun that she killed Scrappy with, right? She killed Scrappy with the gloves, but she frames Kanan without the gloves. She was clearly in her emotions. She did not think that through. This is the kind of mistake that she wouldn't normally make. Now, how Howard finds this out, right, is Howard is going to be watching Kanan. He's going to run down on Kanan, and he's going to have a talk with Kanan, and he's going to be like, yo, what's going on, man? The streets is hot. You going to school with a gun? Also, he's going to question the intelligence of Kanan. He's going to be like, that kind of don't even make no sense. If you trying to trap out on the street, right? Why would you bring a gun to school? You don't have beef in school. Why would you want to do that? He's going to question Kanan about that. Kanan's going to be like, yo, bro, for real, I didn't do that. Somebody set me up. Now, the first thing Howard's going to do is say, you sure your man Famous didn't do that? You sure your man Famous didn't do that, right? That's going to have Kanan go, never. Famous would never do that. That's my brother, right? That's my brother. He going to be like, yo, you sure? He going to put that bug in his ear. Kanan will likely go ask Famous about that. Famous will probably lie about it in the beginning, right? Because it makes for better story. He'll probably lie about it. Probably blame the dude who runs the courier business, which may lead to Kanan killing that dude instead. But Howard is gonna say, that's odd. Like, I really believe you. You say it wasn't you, and you said it wasn't Famous, right? Howard can easily go get a DNA test. We know Howard is good for doing forensics and stuff like that. That's how he found out Kanan was his son in the first place, right? And now your question is, how would Howard, right, get the DNA from Rock? And I feel like they already showed us in episode 4. That's when Howard is talking to Rock. Rock is smoking a cigarette, right? Rock throws the cigarette butt on the floor. That already has the fingerprints on it. All Howard would have to do, right, is go back there when he feels like Rock is not there, pick up the cigarette butt, take it to the lab. It's that simple. It's that simple. All he has to do is find matching fingerprints from the cigarette butt on the gun, which he will find. Then he will go to Kanan and say, yo, your mother did this. Your mother set you up. The ramifications for this are going to be very, very severe. very, very severe, okay? And I also been thinking, matter of fact, I'm gonna save that for another video. But I also been thinking that this will lead to a confrontation between Kanan and Famous. Now, however that goes, that's for you to decide, right? I have a video that I'm going to be putting out on this, but however this goes, you have to decide. But Howard will be the one to expose this story. Now, another thing about the gun, right? If Garcia finds anything out about this gun, and he gets his hand on the gun, and he finds the same information, he may be able to connect this gun to Scrappy's death, which would make Rock, right? If he knows what Howard knows about her fingerprints, that would make Rock the prime suspect, right, in Scrappy's murder, okay? Not to mention, you know, they got Crown and all that other stuff going on. They still gonna be investigating Howard's murder behind his back and everything. People are trying to tie these things together. The feds are not playing. They're gonna get at least one major victory by the end of this season. This ain't OG Power, right? Raising Kanan is a little bit more realistic, right? But hey, that's just a theory. A power theory.